Humor isn't about making people laugh, it's about making them feel comfortable around you. Humor isn't about entertaining other people. It's a communication skill that helps you build connections, ease tension, and make people genuinely enjoy being around you. Welcome back. I'm Emotional Stopover, and I'm here to help you become a better version of yourself every day. Are you the kind of person who's naturally introverted? When speaking in front of a crowd, you stumble over your words. The moment you're asked to give a presentation, your mind goes completely blank. Talking to your boss, clients, or strangers makes your palms sweat and your heart race. Every second feels incredibly tense. But when you're with close friends, you suddenly become a completely different person. You can talk for hours like a professional speaker. If that sounds familiar, you may have underestimated the power of humor in communication. Many people believe humor is simply an inborn talent. Because of that, they never try to improve this skill. Without realizing it, they miss one of the most powerful tools for breaking awkward silence, diffusing tension, and turning uncomfortable conversations into enjoyable ones. As a result, they unintentionally create more distance between themselves and others. Even worse, they miss valuable opportunities for growth. Today, you'll discover that humor isn't about pleasing people. It's about giving yourself the ability to connect with them. Remember this. No one ever rejects someone who's genuinely enjoyable to be around. Here are 6 powerful humor techniques that can completely change the way you communicate. By the end of this video, you might go from being a quiet introvert to someone who's naturally witty, without losing your authenticity. And be sure to stay until the end, because the 6th tip is perfect for anyone who's always running late. 1. Play innocently dumb. This is one of the easiest forms of humor to use. You intentionally misunderstand a question in a harmless way to create a lighthearted moment. For example, someone asks, "Are you busy?" Instead of simply saying, "Not really," you could reply, "Very busy. I've been spending the whole morning trying to decide what to eat for dinner." Or someone asks, "Is your salary enough to live on?" You smile and answer, "Absolutely. I just have to live very carefully." Someone asks how tall you are. Even if you're 5 feet 7 inches, 170 centimeters. You confidently reply, "About 6 feet 5 inches. Everyone immediately understands you're joking. This technique helps break awkwardness, protects your privacy, and makes you appear more confident, playful, and approachable. 2. Tell an obviously funny lie. Sometimes people ask questions that are a little too personal. You don't have to respond by saying, "Mind your own business." That only makes everyone uncomfortable. Likewise, answering every question seriously can quickly turn a conversation into a dull interview. Instead, try a playful exaggeration. Suppose someone asks, "How did you meet your girlfriend?" You could smile and say, "We used to work together. She saw how handsome I was and insisted on chasing me." Or imagine someone teases you in front of a group. "You don't look like the kind of guy who could date someone that beautiful." Instead of becoming defensive, smile and say, "She fell in love with me first, then discovered I was broke. By then, it was already too late." People laugh. You come across as confident instead of insecure. Remember, everyone can usually tell when someone is trying to embarrass you. You don't need to fight back. A little humor is often the strongest response. 3. Start serious, then add a twist. Begin with a completely serious statement. Then finish with an unexpected punchline. For example, during a meeting you might say, "To summarize, this project has 3 priorities: finish on time, stay within budget, and keep everyone's morale high enough that nobody quits halfway through." This technique works almost anywhere, especially when a conversation has become too tense. The humor comes from surprising people after they've already committed to expecting something serious. 4. Exaggerate for fun. Sometimes humor comes from making things ridiculously over the top. The key is exaggerating so much that nobody believes you're being serious. Imagine it's lunchtime, but everyone is still glued to their desks. You could say, "I'm so hungry I think I could eat an entire cow right now." Everyone laughs. And suddenly someone suggests going to lunch. Or suppose you embarrass yourself. Instead of panicking, you say, "I'm so embarrassed I wish I could dig a tunnel straight through the floor. Hey, handsome Hong, mind finding me a shovel?" Not only do you make everyone laugh, you even turn someone else into part of the joke. 5. Build on someone else's joke. When someone makes a joke, don't stop there. Take it one step further. That shows you're engaged and enjoying the conversation. For example, someone jokes, "I'm thinking about quitting my job and opening a repair shop at a highway rest stop. I'll be rich in no time." Instead of simply laughing, you reply, "Perfect weather today. I was actually planning to sell raincoats at noon. At this rate, I'll probably own this company by next year." When you play along with other people's humor, conversations become much more enjoyable. People naturally enjoy talking to someone who helps make the moment even more fun. 6. Learn to laugh at yourself. Embarrassing moments. Bad luck. Even your own insecurities. All of these can become strengths through self-deprecating humor. When you're comfortable joking about yourself, other people lose the power to use those things against you. Imagine arriving late for work. Instead of nervously saying, "Sorry, traffic was terrible," try smiling and saying, "My brain arrived on time. Unfortunately, the rest of me couldn't keep up. Maybe I should take tomorrow off to recharge my battery." Suddenly everyone laughs. Someone might even joke, "Don't you dare take a day off, we'd be lost without you." See what happened? A moment that could have been awkward suddenly becomes warm and positive. Or suppose you forget something important. You could laugh and say, "My memory is starting to look like an old smartphone, install one more app and everything freezes." Self-deprecating humor doesn't make you weaker. It shows you're confident enough not to take yourself too seriously. Just remember one thing. Laugh with yourself, not at yourself. Humility creates connection. Self-belittlement does not. Final thoughts. Whether you're in the office, negotiating with clients, or meeting new people, the ability to make others feel comfortable is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. The happiest people aren't the ones who make everyone laugh all the time. They're the ones who make every conversation feel lighter, warmer, and more natural. And when people feel comfortable around you, they'll want to spend more time with you. They'll trust you more. And opportunities will naturally begin to find you. Emotional stopover. I'm here to help you become a better version of yourself every day.